I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with a Tuesday morning forecast, and I am tracking the potential for some strong to possibly severe storms developing across the area later on this afternoon as a cold front's going to be running into this warm tropical juicy air mass we have in place. Heavy downpours, damaging wind gusts, maybe even some small hail, and lots of lightning, not completely out of the question with these storms. That's the front that's going to make its way towards the coast as we go through tonight, and on the back side of it, cool northeasterly winds going to bring drier, cooler air in here. However, cloud cover with some scattered showers around will have much cooler temperatures around for the second half of the week. 15 degrees below normal potentially for us here in eastern Carolina, with a chance of rainfall pretty much every day. Slow improvement as we head on in through the end of the weekend going into early next week. But again, this is going to be a very slow evolving pattern. So as a result, we'll keep the threat tracker in the medium category with the strong storms for the day today. Still some scattered storms, especially along the coast for tomorrow. We'll drop the threat tracker into the low category as we head on in through the day on Thursday. However, the cloudy, cool conditions are still going to be with us. Just I don't think we're going to see the potential for severe weather because of that. Take a look. We did have round number one of the storms came through early this morning. This is what the time lapse looks like out of Oriental, as we have been watching the storms depart off the coast and bringing that drier, cooler air in behind it. As we go on through the day today, temperatures return to the upper 80s and low 90s across the area here with, again, some sunshine mid-morning into the early afternoon hours with some strong and possibly severe storms getting going. Overnight tonight, I think the storms, inland spots probably done with by midnight or shortly thereafter, holding on until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning along the coastal sections as that front presses its way on through. Upper 60s, low 70s for inland spots, talking about temps into the upper 70s and low 80s, though, at the beaches. And then only the upper 70s at the beaches tomorrow to low 80s for further inland spots. Again, showers and storms, we'll say especially from, say, Kenansville to New Bern to Washington line for the afternoon hours tomorrow. The closer to the coast you get, the better the chance you have of seeing some of those storms tomorrow. A couple waves of low pressure with a couple fronts that we're tracking. The main one is working its way through the Tennessee Valley into the Ohio Valley right now as we speak. Meanwhile, we are going to be also looking for the potential for those highs sitting across the northern Great Lakes and also off the southeast coast to offer a little bit of a resistance here. This is what the jet stream looks like as we progress through the day today. You'll notice the upper level low across Hudson Bay with the trough digging in. Again, though, we're kind of on the southern side of this here, and as a result, we kind of lose the push, so the front only comes in so far, then stalls out as it starts to meet resistance here. As we go through Wednesday and Thursday, you'll notice troughiness definitely down through the Tennessee Valley, with air coming more out of Canada as it is opposed to the Gulf of Mexico, but still, the low levels, we do have that Gulf of Mexico surge coming in here, running into that drier, cooler air coming in from the plains, and as a result, showers and storms will be scattered about as that front stalls along the coast. Then as we go on into the weekend here, you're going to watch something interesting start to happen. Notice the upper level low starts to cut off across the mid-Mississippi Valley, and at the same time, the high pressure off the southeast coast starts to actually retrograde back westbound here. So that's going to start to bring the more of the heat and humidity in here for the second half of the weekend as this pattern shifts more so off towards the west. So that's something to keep in mind. But still, showers and storms are going to be a pretty good bet. Future track plays it out like this with sunshine through early afternoon with showers and storms getting going. Again, any of which could have some heavy downpours associated with them. Still some storminess along the coastal sections, say south and east of Highway 17 through 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then we do watch for that front to kind of make a little bit more progress down to the south. However, we're still close enough Onslow, Kenansville, Duplin County, maybe even in towards Lenoir and Carteret County. Could see some spotty showers around the area for tomorrow. Look for mainly cloudy skies across the south, maybe some peaks of sun further off to the north, and then another wave of low pressure with those northeasterly winds comes our way as we head in through the day on Thursday. Lots of cloud cover around with showers and storms that will be scattered about, but definitely much cooler temperatures. In the tropics, they do remain quiet. One wave of low pressure trying to work its way towards the Gulf of Mexico, but I'm not overly excited about the potential for development there. We're also tracking the Saharan dust here. You'll notice that really kind of chokes any kind of action coming off of the continent off here. And that's exactly what we're looking at here, the Saharan dust. Anything showing up here in orange and yellow, that's actually tracking the dust, the true dust coming out of the Saharan desert. High pressure from the Azores creating the clockwise flow, pulling that air out into the ocean, and as a result, any storm that comes out quickly ingests that air and dies off. So there's some good stratocumulus clouds out there, just not all that impressive given all the dry air that's around. So there'll be a couple, quote, sacrificial lambs, if you will, before we get into the heart of the hurricane season. And I think by the time we hit September, the track race is going to be on September through mid-October. I think you'll see the storms around, and then after that we may shut the tropical season off once we get past mid-October. But again, that's something we'll continue to track and alert you to. Meanwhile, here over the next 7 days, chance for showers and storms that will be scattered about as we head on through the afternoon and evening hours, and much cooler temperatures in here. Notice almost 10 to 15 degrees below normal as we progress through the second half of this week. Have yourself a good Tuesday. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.